Hi, my name is Rafael Tamara, and today we're going to talk about the SLR Magic Anamorphic Cine Lens Kit. Now this kit consists of 3 lenses, a 35, a 50, and a 70mm lens. Now the 35mm covers a super 35mm sensor, while the 50 and 70 both cover up to a full frame sensor. These lenses come in a standard Airy PL mount. However, SLR Magic sells this nice little adapter. This one is actually made out of titanium, so it's very sturdy, that allows you to mount these PL lenses onto any standard EF mount. The lenses have a declicked aperture and focus ring. Both of these are very smooth. The only detail is that the focus ring actually telescopes the lens forward and backwards as you pull focus. You have to make sure to align your follow focus properly, so as the lens telescopes forward and backwards, your ring stays aligned with the actual focus ring. Now because of this, using the mate box could be quite tricky. However, SLR Magic sells this adapter that you can put on any of the lenses, and it has a 114mm front thread hole, so you can align it with any standard mate box with a 114mm thread. To test out these lenses, we wanted to see them in different conditions, so we took them out to 3 different locations with 3 different lighting schemes. The first location was a park at dawn, where we could get some really harsh lighting coming over the horizon, so we could see how well the lenses would perform in a high contrast situation like this. As you can see, the lenses have a very characteristic blue flaring. That's because they have a special coating which makes the lenses react more like 2 times anamorphics when it comes to flaring. The bokeh and distortion on these lenses is quite interesting, and it gives it a very vintage anamorphic look and feel. These lenses have a 1.33 times squeeze, which means that they will make any 16:9 sensor give you a 2.35 to 1 true widescreen image. The second location was an underground parking lot where we lit everything artificially in a low-key setup to see how wide open we could be using the lenses and how well they would perform in these low light conditions. We set up a simple lighting scheme with 2 RGB tubes set in red to start our scene almost completely dark with just that light source behind our main talent, and we set up a powerful 2K light to the right of the frame, which was our main light, and a backlight to really bring out those flares pointed directly at the camera. So as we moved around with her during the dance choreography, we would get often some very beautiful flaring. One thing to know about these lenses is that you can't use them fully wide open, as they tend to be a little soft. Once stop closed down, the lenses are very sharp and perform very well even in these low lighting conditions. For our last location, we went to another exterior at sunset, so that this time we could get some very harsh backlight coming from behind our subject and seeing how well the lenses would perform in these conditions. Even in high contrast situations like these, the lenses are sharp enough and the focus ring is quite smooth. My AC was able to keep focus with a moving subject even though she was very heavily backlit by the sun. These lenses do have a few drawbacks, such as the barrel distortion on the 35mm, the slight chromatic aberration, and some of the lens breathing when pulling focus. However, these lenses have character, they are gorgeous, and I definitely look forward to keep working with them. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video was informative to you about the SLR Magic Anamorphic Cine Lens Kit, and I'll see you on the next one.